Stacy with As a Tea Brews. Today I'm going to show you what we're having for dinner and what kind of tea I'm going to have with it. So this is episode 2 of our new food and tea pairing. Today, so it's Friday night, and we like to have pizza on the weekends. I eat gluten-free, and so that makes it a little bit challenging with pizza, but this is one of the pizza crusts that we really like to make. And this is a Namaste pizza crust, gluten-free, and one box will make 2 big pizzas. And so you have to mix this up, and it's almost like a cake batter consistency. But I'm going to get that going, and I have some tea that I have been brewing, and I'll insert that video here to show you what tea, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it, which I haven't entirely decided, but I hope that it works out. So this is strawberry lemonade from David's Tea. This is a fruit infusion. I am starting about an hour and a half before I want to actually use this tea in my tea cocktail, so it has plenty of time to steep and have lots of flavor. I'm using 3 perfect spoonfuls of tea for this. Okay, I'm just going to fill this about 1/3 of the way full of boiling water and just let it steep. Okay, so here are the ingredients for my tea cocktail. I brewed, like I showed you, the strawberry lemonade, and this has been steeping for probably an hour and a half. And I should have put this in the fridge a while ago. It's still just a little bit warm, but you know, hindsight's 20/20. So I'm going to start with some of this, and I don't want too much because I think the flavor is going to be really strong. But I did that so I could make one for my husband also. And then I just have some inexpensive white wine, and this is a Pinot Grigio. And I'm going to add some of that. And you could do this without the wine with just sparkling water, and it would be delicious. I also added in some frozen fruit. There's some strawberries, blackberries, and cherries in there. And I think that fresh fruit would be really especially good, but I just don't have any of that right now. So I topped it off with some plain sparkling water, which is my last can, and I'm very sad. Okay, so that strawberry lemonade tea really adds a lot of flavor to this. It's not very sweet because my wine and my seltzer water are not sweet at all. But if you like a sweeter drink, then I would recommend adding some simple syrup or some honey or some sugar while it's still warm, and letting that steep with the tea. But for me and my taste, this is delicious, and I'm going to enjoy this while I cook our pizzas. And yeah, so I'll be back to show you what we make. Okay, so this is how this pizza cooks. You mix up the dough it's like a cake batter consistency, and then you spread it onto a pan. And the directions don't say to spread it onto a hot pan, but I find that we like the results better. But you just end up spreading it out, and then you bake it, pre-bake it, and then put your toppings on, and then bake it again. And so I really enjoy the flavor of this crust. It's definitely not like a regular pizza crust. It doesn't get all doughy and stuff. It ends up being quite a thin, kind of crunchy crust. But compared to a lot of the gluten-free ones out there, we actually really like this one. So tonight, I usually do 2 big round ones, but tonight I thought it'd be fun if I did some little individual pizzas. So that's what we're doing instead. Okay, so these are the stones that I usually use. They're from Pampered Chef, and I love them. They start out like this light cream color, but mine have darkened so much, seasoned so much over the years. I've probably had them for 10 to 15 years, but I love them. And anyway, so I decided to do one big one because I still had quite a bit of dough. And then I did a couple little tiny mini ones also on there because I don't know why the girls just think anything mini is super cute. So I think they're gonna like doing an individual pizza plus a little mini. But anyway, so I've got these, and I've got 3 more individuals in the oven already. So I'm gonna throw these in and pre-bake them. Having everyone decorate their own pizzas was definitely more work than doing them all myself, just making a couple big pizzas. But I think they had fun doing it. So we just gotta let them finish cooking. All right, so here are our finished pizzas. We do have one other small one that was kind of an extra over on the stove, and I made a salad. We used our strawberry lemonade tea from David's Tea to add to some white wine and sparkling water for our drinks. And this is our food and tea pairing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.